Hi, welcome to Book Banter. This is Claire Feckadder, copy editor-in-chief of the Patriot Press newspaper. And this is...
Hi, I'm Austin. I've done yearbook before. I'm currently a member of the National Honor Society at Liberty High School. And yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about the book 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. So when did you first read it?
I first read the book when I was in 6th grade. Overall, it's one of my favorite childhood books, and I like the sense of adventure in it. Even though I'm not really into adventure, this book did give me a sense of adventure to where I almost felt that I was within the book, you could say, and exploring under the sea.
Mm-hmm. I really liked it too. I read it around 6th grade, and I really liked all the creatures and stuff, and I'm a big fan of sci-fi, and you know, there's this whole movement of steampunk trying to make sci-fi seem retro, and this is retro because it's an older sci-fi novel. I really liked it.
And overall, too, I mean, it's really advanced for its time because it takes place in 1866, and the book itself was also created around the 1870s. And basically, what the plot of it is it's this explorer named Mr. Aronnax and this Canadian named Ned Land and his servant Conseil. And the premises of the book is that in the United States, and especially in the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, there's currently a mythical creature that is damaging a lot of ships. So they get a team together on the Abraham Lincoln, and they get hit by this mythical creature and are in the sea until, shockingly, it turns out that this mythical creature itself is actually a submarine commanded by Captain Nemo. And the submarine is called the Nautilus, and basically Captain Nemo gives them one choice. You can stay prisoner on our boat and be well fed and well treated, or you can die. So they don't want to die, obviously, so they decide to go on journeys with Captain Nemo. And over the premise of approximately probably a couple years, it sounds like in the book, they travel 20,000 leagues under the sea, and they go to many places such as Norway, the Arctic Ocean, the Arctic Circle, India. They travel all around.
And, like, the whole premise of them being 20,000 leagues under the sea is still applicable today because we barely crack the surface of exploring the ocean.
Yep.
Like, space and the ocean it's man's final frontiers. And, like, even though it was a submarine, we don't really know what's underneath there.
You truly don't know, and when they first discovered Captain Nemo and the Nautilus, that made even the probably reader itself think that, wow, there's a lot under the sea that you don't know about. I mean, who knows? There could be a submarine like the Nautilus today being commanded 20,000 leagues.
Mm-hmm. And it's really interesting thinking of the technology and all that stuff again. The sci-fi geek in me loves it.
Yeah. Oh, the technology was unrealistic. Like, they had many modifications on the submarine that are often seen today in ships, such as heating, cooling, and also the way it was powered too by steam. That was an advancement even at the time itself.
Mm-hmm. Like most submarines and other sorts of machines and boats like that, like during the Civil War and after, it was pretty much like, you know how you tip over a canoe and then there's a little pocket of air? That was basically it, but as a boat. So it's really cool thinking about what that technology can be. It's kind of like thinking of like Star Trek and stuff, you know, like they have all these weird gadgets, but now like inventions today are a lot like those
FaceTime,
gadgets.
for example, you know, in Star Trek when they would communicate, they had FaceTime, now they have it today.
Yeah, and I really think it's underrated because like there's so many things to think about with this book, especially applying to a modern case, but a lot of people, they don't necessarily want to read it because it's kind of old-timey. The language is a little antiquated.
Yeah.
But
And
if
plus,
you're able to crack the code, it's good.
Yeah, and plus today, unfortunately, not many people are reading as much, and I think more people should try to read because not only does reading make you more intelligent, you learn a lot more, but it also gives you a sense of adventure that you can't really often feel.
Yeah, and especially with the language in this book, with the SATs, the ACTs, AP tests, it really helps to read more, especially read older books, so you understand that language and you aren't like surprised at the language. I remember last year's AP test had some language like that confused a lot of people.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, well, hopefully you guys will be able to read more and explore new worlds with these books and be able to do better on AP exams if you are taking them. If not, you'll just have a great time and learn more.
Definitely.
Okay. for Book Banter, we'll have a couple episodes in the future, but for now, this is our preliminary episode.